Hello, my name is Isabella. I'm a student from the December group. I'm about to start recording of appraisal meeting, which is part of the TMA Unit 3 PRM. I've got my friend Bradley with me, who is going to act as Andrew, not Audrey. We are ready to start.
Hello.
Hello, Andrew. Please take a seat. How are you feeling today?
I'm a little bit nervous.
I understand, but please try not to worry too much. Andrew, we have had some less formal conversations about your recent performance, but I'm actually really pleased that today we got to meet together so that we can carry out more formal appraisal meeting, which hopefully will enable us to first of all indicate the areas of your performance that, as you are aware, require further improvements, okay? And hopefully also we will be able to prepare some action plans for you that will result in the positive outcome of your performance at work. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
And great. Before we start, can I please ask you to tell me what's your opinion about your performance?
Well, obviously I know that I've not been performing to my usual standard. I have, to be honest, been struggling a little bit in the last few months.
I can understand that it has got a lot to do with your recent loss of the parents. I'm very sorry to hear that, and please let us know if there is anything that we could do for you in this matter. But also I would like to ask if there are perhaps any other external factors that are causing you any concern.
Thanks for asking. Yeah, it has been a challenging time, and I think this could have contributed to me not doing so well. But I am starting to come to terms with it, and no, there aren't any other issues.
That's very good to hear that. I have to say I'm of course very pleased and relieved that you by yourself are aware of the decline in your performance over the past 6 months. This is a positive start for us to work on the things and to make sure that you are performing to your usual standards. Okay, so I would like to now have a more detailed look into your performance. For this purpose, I'm going to look with you at your KPI record. Okay, I will send also electronic copy for your reference. So, unfortunately, Andrew, you have failed to meet all of the targets, which is obviously very concerning and disappointing because in the past you have always met your targets, and even more, you have exceeded them on many occasions. What I'm particularly concerned about is the decline by 50% of the number of the calls that you make per day. As you are aware, the targets the organization has set is 100, and you have been making only 50 on average. And this is inevitably reflected in the other figures, such as sales. Okay, so I have also noticed that the duration of the calls that you make is much longer than we would expect. So this obviously leaves you with less time for proceeding the calls. Could you please give me an idea of why this has happened?
I feel I might be having a bit of trouble with my time management, and I've probably been spending more time on admin, sending emails and other tasks when I should really have been concentrating on making calls.
I see. So you would say this is a time management issue?
Yeah, I think so.
This is a very this is a very valid point. If there are problems with the time management that can really cause the troubles. So I would like to suggest that you could do some online research for the topics for the tips, sorry, on how to manage your time more effectively at work. I'm pretty sure that there are lots of resources available online. How does this option sound for you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I will put this one as an action point one for you, and let's say this will have the immediate from the immediate effect.
Yeah.
But having said that, Andrew, if you feel that this is not sufficient or this doesn't really work for you, that sort of self-training, then please do let me know as soon as possible. So then we could arrange a, let's say, 1 day, quite short training on time management, but which would be led by someone else. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, thank you. So this is action point 2 for me to organize this one. So please let's stay in touch via emails about that time management, self-training or being trained by someone else. Okay, well, hopefully either way, this will enable you to improve to increase the number of calls per day, so that by the next our meeting in 6 months' time, the numbers will speak for themselves. Okay. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
So far?
Yeah.
Brilliant. The next concern that I would like to discuss with you is the number of sales, because obviously making calls is one thing, but turning them into successful calls and end up with the sales is another thing, and that's definitely our priority. Again, the numbers from the past 6 months are very concerning. You have reached only about 50% of each of the call conversions, and also the customer satisfaction ratings are rather poor and far from being ideal. Now, I'm just thinking, because you have been with us for 5 years and you are undoubtedly a very valid member of the team. You have got lots of experience in the retail, so I've got no doubts that you have all the skills that are required. But then even more, I'm just wondering what could have gone wrong. What could be the reason why you are not being able to sell as many products as we would wish for you to do?
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not too happy working in this department. I feel a little bit out of my comfort zone. I don't really feel as passionate about beauty products as I do about medicine, and ideally I'd like to return to my old department. And maybe this is why I'm not really convincing as many customers to make purchases as I did in the past.
I see. Well, first of all, thank you for being honest with me and sharing this concern, and I'm sorry to hear that you are not so happy there and not enthusiastic. In terms of you returning to your previous department, that's not something that can be dealt immediately, if at all. So I can't really give you the answer at the moment, but what I can definitely do is to gain some more information, whether that would be possible, and if this is really what would be the best for you and for the organization as well. One of the reasons that we have asked you to join the beauty team is because we were very impressed with your experience, with your selling techniques, and we were hoping that you could pass this on to other colleagues. So we thought it would be a very good opportunity for you to develop further, and it would be great if you would perceive this in the same way. So I would like to ask you for an action point that is maybe not so typical, but do you think you could try to have a bit more positive attitude to working in this department, thinking of this as a very positive challenge for you, an opportunity?
Yeah, I suppose I could try and approach beauty with a more positive attitude.
Thank you, that would be very much welcomed. But also in terms of more practical solutions that we could offer you in terms of working in the department that is a little bit out of your comfort zone. I know you obviously have been given a training before about the beauty products, but would you welcome the idea of having another training to have a more fresh look at the products, to even more broaden your knowledge about the products, and at the same time gaining more confidence in this?
Yeah, I think that would definitely help actually.
Okay, that's brilliant. I will put this one as an action point, and I will organize this one for you as soon as possible before your trip to India. So let's say within next 2 weeks, please expect an email from me. We will arrange this one. Andrew, I would like to ask if you have got any questions for me.
Yeah, will I be getting my bonus?
Your bonus. I think that in the current situation, Andrew, it's not really possible. It's not possible to give you a bonus because you have not met your targets, and you have been underperforming. But having said that, I have got every confidence in you, and hopefully with these action plans, you will be back on track soon, and you will be awarded accordingly. Do you agree with that? Does it sound fair?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, thank you for your understanding. Okay, so I think we are able to sum up our meeting at the moment. So we have firstly indicated the areas that need significant improvement on your side. We have established the potential external and internal factors that may have contributed to your underperforming recently. And furthermore, we have prepared a few action plans that hopefully will result in you performing better over the next 6 months. And are you happy with those action plans and everything what we have discussed so far?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Have you got any more questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, and just for your information, I will send you all the documentations from today's meeting electronically, and also a paper copy will be attached to your personal file. Okay?
Okay.
So thank you very much for coming, and I wish you best of luck. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.